What if I told you that age isn't the real enemy of your muscles? The truth is, weak legs in old age aren't just because of the number on your ID, it's actually about what happens to your body every single morning. There's a name for this process, sarcopenia. That's when your muscles gradually lose strength and size. And you might be surprised to hear this starts not at 60 or 70, but right after you hit 30. Yes, really, when you're still in your prime. Without proper care, by the time you're 60, you could lose up to half your muscle mass. And here's the shocking part. It's possible to completely stop this process and sometimes even reverse it. Many people think that skipping the gym just slows down muscle growth, but the truth is more alarming. Your muscles don't just stop growing, they actually begin to vanish. That's why older adults often feel leg weakness, shaky balance, and get tired quickly. But modern science shows something powerful. You can keep your muscles strong, even in your 90s. The problem is, most people don't think about it until it's too late. Like when climbing stairs feels hard, or your legs start shaking just from standing still. But here's the good news. If you start preparing now, aging doesn't have to be dangerous. And no, you don't need a gym membership to manage progress. The real key to strong legs is clarity and discipline. What you do or don't do in those first few hours after waking up will shape your muscles 20, 30, even 50%. And some of these habits might really surprise you. Today I'll share 6 main reasons that wake up your muscles and highlight the medicine you need. Clear about what I mean. The other 3 are simple actions most people ignore, but they could be the reason your muscles keep working like clockwork as you age or slowly fade away. One point in this list might completely change your idea of what healthy aging really looks like. But before we dive into that, make sure to subscribe to the channel. Here I share tips that truly impact your life. Ready? Let's go. First up, charge water. It's not a myth. It's a way to activate your muscles. You drink water in the morning, right? But here's a more interesting question. How do you drink it? Most people just take a few sips to wash away the dryness in their mouth, and that's it. But science shows that if you drink water the right way, your muscles work better and aging slows down. Here's why. After you sleep, your body is dehydrated. You lose a lot of fluid overnight, and if you don't replenish it in the morning, your blood becomes thicker, oxygen has a harder time reaching your tissues, and your muscles almost fall asleep. Many older adults lose their mobility because their cells have been suffering from dehydration for years. But just drinking a glass of water isn't enough. Regular water passes through your system too quickly and doesn't stay in the cells long enough. This means your muscles stay dehydrated. The solution? Charge water with electrolytes. Electrolytes are minerals that help water penetrate the cells and stay there. Key electrolytes include sodium, potassium, and magnesium. Without them, water passes right through your body without providing much benefit. So how do you make it? It's simple. Take a glass of warm water, add a pinch of sea salt, which contains sodium and trace minerals, and squeeze a few drops of lemon juice. You can also add half a teaspoon of honey, which provides energy for your muscles. This natural electrolyte hydrates your cells and kickstarts your body. Why is this important? Because muscles are made up of 70% water. If you're not hydrating them properly, they can't function at their best. When your body doesn't get enough water, your muscles lose elasticity, become less durable, and get tired more easily. Dehydration also affects blood circulation, which can weaken your legs, cause cramps, and reduce coordination. Here's something interesting. Athletes and military professionals drink electrolyte water every morning. Why? Because it helps their bodies recover quickly and prepares them for physical activity. Just 1 glass of this special water in the morning can improve muscle tone, prevent cramps, and make your legs feel stronger and more balanced. Try making it part of your morning routine, and within just a few days, you might notice a real change. Lightness in your legs, no stiffness, and a surge of energy. And that's the power of water if you drink it the right way. Now let's talk about the second tip. Muscle-friendly food instead of coffee. Most people grab a cup of coffee first thing in the morning. It helps wake you up and gives a quick energy hit. But here's the catch. Coffee doesn't help your muscles at all. In fact, if you drink it on an empty stomach, it can trigger cortisol, the stress hormone that breaks down muscles over time. When you wake up, your body urgently needs nutrients. Overnight, your muscles use up their stored fuel. If you don't give your body what it needs in the morning, it starts breaking down its own muscle tissue for energy. To stop this from happening, you need to feed your muscles protein right after waking up. Why protein? Because muscles are made from amino acids, and your body only gets those from food. If it doesn't get them in time, it starts taking them from your muscles, which leads to weakness over time. So what should you eat? The easiest option is an omelet with cheese and herbs. It gives you both protein and healthy fats to help absorb it. You can also go for cottage cheese with nuts and honey. That combo gives you protein and useful minerals. Or try Greek yogurt with some healthy toppings. Yogurt with a spoonful of flaxseed oil is a great source of amino acids and healthy fats. Some people believe that quick carbs, like a sweet bun or toast with jam, give them energy. Yes, they do raise blood sugar, but only for about 40 to 60 minutes. After that, energy drops sharply. As a result, within a couple of hours, you feel tired, and your muscles get no real benefit. If you're short on time for breakfast, a protein shake can help. You can mix milk, a banana, a spoonful of natural protein, and a bit of coconut oil. This kind of drink gives your muscles both energy and the building blocks they need. An interesting fact: studies show that people who eat protein in the morning tend to have stronger muscles in older age. That's because a protein-rich breakfast triggers recovery processes and protects muscles from breakdown. So if you want to keep your legs strong and avoid muscle weakness in the future, replace your morning coffee with a protein-based meal. It's a simple habit, but one that gives results for decades. Many people make the same mistake every morning. They suddenly get out of bed after several hours of sleep, but muscles haven't activated yet, joints are still stiff, and blood flow is minimal. Because of this, getting up too quickly puts stress on the body, and the legs can feel numb and weak. Now imagine, just 1 minute of gentle movement before getting up can give your muscles strength for the entire day. It's not just stretching, it's a real signal to your body that it's time to wake up. Professional athletes use this method to improve flexibility, lower injury risk, and get their muscles working faster. You can start right in bed. Here's one simple but effective move. Slowly bend and straighten your legs. Move your toes up and down 10 times. This improves blood flow and activates the small muscles responsible for balance. Then rotate your feet in circles, 10 times clockwise and 10 times counterclockwise. This warms up the ankles and helps prevent morning stiffness. Finally, pull each knee toward your chest, one at a time. This stretches the muscles in your thighs and lower back, helping them smoothly ease into movement. These simple motions wake up your circulation and activate neuromuscular connections. If done every morning, your leg muscles will become more resilient to strain. You'll notice reduced stiffness and better balance, which is especially important in old age, when balance issues are a major cause of falls. Why is this so important? As we age, muscles not only lose strength, but also their ability to react quickly to movement. That's one key reason older adults tend to trip and fall more often. But when your legs get the right kind of start each morning, your muscles stay active and better prepared for the day's demands. Plus, these morning movements are a great way to prevent varicose veins and blood clots. When we stay in one position too long, like during sleep, circulation in the legs slows down. A short warm-up in bed helps get the blood flowing and improves vein health. An interesting fact: older adults who perform these simple in-bed exercises nearly cut their risk of falls and fractures in half. That's because their muscles and joints remain active and ready to move, even decades later. So before you get out of bed, give your legs at least 1 minute of attention. It's easier than a full workout, but delivers incredible results. Stronger muscles, better coordination, and fewer injuries in the future. Even if you eat perfectly, exercise, and stay active, your muscles won't function properly if your body lacks key minerals. Without them, muscles begin to weaken, and your legs can become prone to cramps and fatigue. There are 3 essential minerals your muscles absolutely need to work at full capacity: potassium, magnesium, and calcium. These are responsible for nerve signals, muscle contraction, and recovery after physical activity. If you don't replenish them in the morning, your muscles will operate in emergency mode. Potassium is the primary mineral that regulates water balance in muscles. When levels are low, muscles lose tone, legs feel weak, and fatigue sets in quickly with movement. You can get potassium from bananas, spinach, avocados, and potatoes. Magnesium is an anti-stress mineral that helps muscles relax after contracting. A lack of magnesium often leads to nighttime cramps. Good sources include almonds, pumpkin seeds, buckwheat, and cocoa. Calcium isn't just important for bones, it plays a key role in muscle contraction. Without enough calcium, muscles can feel weak and joints may lose flexibility. Great morning sources of calcium include natural cheese, cottage cheese, and kefir. So how do you get all these minerals in the morning? One of the simplest ways is to eat foods that contain several of them at once. For example, a banana with a handful of almonds gives you both potassium and magnesium. Yogurt with pumpkin seeds delivers calcium and magnesium in one bowl. Oatmeal made with milk and a bit of cocoa offers a solid balance of all three. And if you're short on time, a muscle-supporting drink can help. Mix a spoon of cocoa and a little honey into a glass of water. Cocoa is rich in magnesium, and honey helps your body absorb the minerals faster. Many people don't notice they're lacking these micronutrients until they start dealing with constant fatigue, cramps, weakness in the legs. And an interesting fact, even a small replenishment of mineral reserves in the morning can significantly improve muscle function throughout the day. Conclusion, if you want your legs to stay strong at any age, take care of your mineral intake in the morning. They not only strengthen muscles, but also protect them from age-related changes, making your body more resilient and stronger. Contrast shower, better than morning exercises. Not many people know that alternating hot and cold water is one of the most powerful stimuli for muscles. Many are used to thinking that a contrast shower is simply a way to wake up in the morning, but in reality, it does so much more. It trains blood vessels, improves blood circulation, and strengthens the muscles of the legs. How it works. It's simple. Hot water dilates the blood vessels, increasing blood flow to the muscles, while cold water constricts the blood vessels, making blood circulate faster. This effect is similar to a workout for the cardiovascular system. As blood moves actively, muscles receive more oxygen and nutrients, making them stronger and more enduring. Athletes have long used this method to speed up muscle recovery after exertion. For example, after intense training, professionals immerse themselves in cold water, followed by warm water. This reduces inflammation and strengthens muscles. However, if you take a contrast shower in the morning, you can start this process daily without putting in much effort. How to do it correctly. Start with a mild contrast, gradually increasing the temperature difference. Begin with warm water for 1 minute to warm up your body, then switch to cold water for 20 to 30 seconds. Follow this with hot water for about a minute. Repeat the cycle 4 times, ending with cold water. Important. If it's difficult to withstand the cold at first, you can start with lukewarm water and gradually decrease the temperature. What benefits does this give to your legs? First, it improves blood circulation, reduces swelling, and eliminates fatigue. It strengthens muscles, which help prevent injuries. It activates the entire cardiovascular system, making your body more resilient to stress. Taking a contrast shower strengthens your capillaries, which helps your muscles handle stress better. It also reduces the risk of varicose veins because cold water helps your veins contract, stopping them from stretching. Plus, the cold water wakes up your muscles quickly, making you feel less stiff in the morning and move more easily. Another benefit is that contrast showers speed up your metabolism, helping you burn extra fat while strengthening your muscles. Studies show that people who regularly take contrast showers have less age-related weight gain and muscle weakness. Here's an interesting fact. In Scandinavian countries, where people grow up using both hot and cold water, like in saunas with ice baths, older people tend to stay more active compared to places where people don't have this habit. In short, a contrast shower isn't just a way to feel awake in the morning. It's a great way to keep your legs healthy, make your muscles stronger, more flexible, and ready for any activity, no matter how old you are. Adding an extra load of 2 to 3 kilograms during your walk makes your muscles work harder, strengthening not only your legs but also your back. This is especially important for older people because core muscles in the lower body determine balance and stability while walking. Another trick is changing the terrain. Walking on a flat surface makes muscles get used to the same kind of load, but if you include small climbs and descents, like stairs or an inclined path, your leg muscles will get more varied exercise and become stronger. This mimics natural movement, helping to maintain leg strength throughout life. Many people underestimate the importance of walking in the morning. However, in the morning, the body is especially responsive to activity. Metabolism speeds up, circulation improves, and our muscles begin to work more actively. How long should you walk for noticeable effects? Just 10 to 15 minutes of active walking is enough, but there's a catch. The pace needs to be moderately fast. A slow stroll won't give your muscles the necessary load. A slightly brisker pace will activate muscle-strengthening processes. There's another unexpected benefit to morning walks. They improve brain function. When your legs are moving actively, blood flow to the brain increases, boosting concentration and cognitive abilities. This explains why people who start their day with physical activity feel more awake and think more clearly. Interesting fact, Studies show that older adults who walk for at least 15 minutes daily are less likely to experience muscle weakness and joint problems, even in their 80s and beyond. Their legs stay strong, stable, and the chance of falls is much lower. In conclusion, adding a small amount of weight to your morning walk routine will make your muscles thank you. It doesn't take much time but gives huge results. Strong, enduring muscles. Legs and activity for many years ahead. Every morning is an opportunity to strengthen your body, especially your legs. Those who start their day right get a huge advantage in maintaining muscle strength for many years. Water with electrolytes, a protein-rich breakfast, morning movements in bed, minerals, a contrast shower, and active walking are not complicated workouts, but simple habits that can radically change your quality of life. Muscles don't age because of age, but due to a lack of proper care. If you neglect this process, by the time you reach 60 to 70, your legs may become weak. Everyday activities like climbing stairs or taking a long walk will become difficult. But if you pay attention to your muscles in the morning, even at 80, you can maintain strength, mobility, and a confident stride. It's important to understand that the body adapts to what we give it. If we don't give our legs enough exercise, they will atrophy. If we don't nourish them properly, they will lose strength. But if you take small, correct steps every morning, your muscles will receive everything needed for long, healthy function. Many people think about muscle health too late when pain, weakness, and limited movement start to show. But those who take care of their legs early will experience a completely different kind of old age, active, fulfilling, and free from physical limitations. So why not start tomorrow? A few simple changes to your morning routine, and years from now, you'll thank yourself for it. Take steps toward health now, so you won't regret missed opportunities later.